Sure, a rampant rock and roll lifestyle robbed him of many of his mental faculties.
Let's go out to the party. Let's go out to the river.
But you still gotta be stoked when you can steal a few moments with him. Nights with Alice Cooper welcomes the man, the legend, Ozzy Osbourne.
Well, you thought you knew everything about Ozzy after watching the Osbournes, right? I'm here to dig even deeper into the man, the myth, Ozzy Osbourne. Here promoting his new album, Black Rain. And I'm giving away copies of this. Wait a minute. Harvey's trying to get out of his box right now at nightswithalicecooper.com. All right, so enter to win. But now let's check it with Ozzy and see what's going on with him. Ozzy, my boy.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Is this one of those radio hell days where you have to do 1,000,000 of these?
Oh, yeah. It's like, you're the first one, so you got a good version of me. Wait till it's 6 o'clock.
Well, we're going to talk about Black Rain, your new album, which is great. Got a new album, and that's
Have you heard the whole album?
We're going to play the whole thing right now.
Wow.
Hey, working with David Churko, huh? Britney Spears and Celine Dion. They produced...
Not David, it's Kevin Sherko.
Kevin. Oh, what did I say, David?
Yeah, he's done a lot of... I don't really know that much about him, apart from the fact that he's done some work with Mutt Lang.
Oh, well, Mutt's great.
Yeah, this... I mean, I really... It's the first one I've ever co-written and recorded completely clean and sober. So I had... I was thinking, how the hell do you do it without... if you have a couple of 6-packs of Budweiser, what are you going here? But that was, and I was kind of freaked out. How am I going to do it? Well, number one, I wasn't under any rush. Number two, I found the old drummer from Black Sabbath, Bill Ward, and he's been clean and sober for a long, long time. And he said, just don't be afraid to ask for help if you get stuck. And I thought, me, ask for help, and my ego jumped in, and I just kind of go, hey, if that's what it takes for me to do a record now, then so be it,
So you're actually sitting there. I mean, I know when you're sitting there all day listening to stuff, and it is weird being sober. I drink like 2 or 3 cases of Diet Coke a day.
I know, I used to do that until my assistant points out that every chemical in there is like radioactive or something.
Well, I was wondering why I was glowing in the dark.
Yeah. But no, it was, Kevin did most of the sitting down sorting things out. I've never been one to be like one of these studio rats. I don't know about you, but if you know what you want to do,
yeah,
you do it, get out there,
That's right. I mean, honestly, I know these guys that sit there for 10 hours.
Tell me about it when the days of the White Line fever was about. We used to sit there for bloody weeks and wondering why what's coming out of these speakers? Nothing. Well, we haven't even done anything yet. We've been talking about it for 3 weeks,
No, you're right. Honestly, in the old days when they used to have tape, and they had to splice things together.
I mean, now I used to go give a sigh of relief in the old days when I used to it was like editing or something, because I know it would take all day. I could go in the bar and get more slush, and now it's like, oh, we need an edit. Okay, yeah, click, and it's done.
I love it, especially when songwriting, where they could just you say move that over there, and they go click, and it's done.
I know, you can go. You know what? I wish the third verse was the first verse, and the first verse was the second verse. And you just like 3 clicks, and it's there, and you go, oh yeah, it sounds cool.
I know, I love that. That's to me is the greatest invention of all time.
But I tell you what, the studios ain't too happy because I was just talking to someone before I came in here, and people would say to me, oh, Pro Tools, it's good for drums and vocals, but it ain't no good for guitars. I proved them all wrong on this album.
Now, you recorded this at home, right?
Yeah, it's great. When my wife wants to yell at me, she hasn't got a phone, but she just comes across and...
I mean, it's that makes it so much easier.
Well, there's something for that and something against that, because I don't know whether it's a plus or a minus, because when I'd go in there, I go, I can't stay in here while you're finding out which note is wrong.
Right.
I'm going to go and sit in my house. So I'd sit in there. My wife's going, plasma TV, man. We got them in every room in the house.
Oh yeah, you could go watch Deal or No Deal.
So anyway, I mean, it was a relaxing atmosphere. But then I kind of thought, well, I'd say to him, well, call me if you need me for anything, because I mean, I don't know how any human person can sit there at the end of the day and go, I've sorted it out after listening to it, ping, 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 all day long, you know.
I know. I mean, even in the old days, I used to walk away. I would say, Bob Ezrin used to sit there for hours and hours and hours, and I'd go, I don't even think you even know what you're listening to anymore. You know.
I mean, there was one time when I remember when I was in Black Sabbath, and we're sitting, we're all drunk on this and that, and done this and that, and we had this engineer, and Tony Iommi was mainly the producer then, and we were playing it back, and someone said, I can hear a click. And so we stopped the tape. We're all out of our minds. Stopped the tape, played it back. No, it's gone. Played it again to try and do some work on it, and the click comes back. This is going on for a long, long time, you know. And I turned around and it was Bill Ward. He's got a beer can clicking the bloody lid.
I'll give you a good one, Ozzy. How about this? Everybody in our band used to do a different thing before the session, right? Yeah. One guy was smoking, one guy was taking this, one guy was doing that. And then they would try to tune up for about 8 hours. And then they would all hit the same chord, and it had nothing. We finally ended up hiring a guy to tune up the guitars.
Yeah, but no, everybody does that now. Everybody has a guitar tuner. I mean, what about me and you for singing? And nobody gives us a shot of get your voice well again and stuff. But hey, you know, Alice, you and I are